So Anthony Joshua's done his first interview / Q&A since defeating Wladimir Klitschko on Saturday night, letting us know some of his thoughts and feelings from before, during and after the fight, and some points to take away that I've made a note of. So when questioned on his relaxed demeanour on the way to the ring, where he could be seen high-fiving the fans, just big smiles and taking it all in, looking uber relaxed, Joshua said, "So training camp, there's different stages you go through and work on. One of the things I did work on was being confident. Klitschko was talking about the obsession he had to win, and Klitschko's trademark was obsessed. So I had in my mind that I didn't feel the need to solely work on my footwork or hand speed. I just wanted to be confident in that type of environment, so that's why when you saw me spudding people and smiling, you probably thought, what is he doing? But I actually was exercising what I had been practicing in the gym. Just being purely confident. And when people were like, oh my god, you're fighting Klitschko. This is a big fight. I was like, yeah, no problem. Just be confident with the 90,000 people and so on." Joshua then went on to describe the moment that he got in the ring, saying, "So when I got in the ring, there's the Klitschko brothers. There's Vitaly in the ring, Wladimir staying focused, pacing up and down. Then his brother staring at me, and I'm thinking, mate, you don't worry about that. We can do a few rounds as well if you want. Because the way he was staring at me, I forgot who I'm fighting. So I'm staring at him. Then I feel his brother staring at me. And I'm like, looking at them both. Listen, I'm from the streets. We can do a handicap match if you want," he said, joking around. But I had to focus. And that's what I mean. From the ring walk to getting in the ring, ready to fight, then you feel that energy of someone wanting to take your head off. I really had to switch on and get in the zone. When Joshua was asked what he thought when Wladimir went down in the 5th round, Joshua said, "Look at the fights I've fought before. Every time I've hit someone, if they don't go down and stay down, they get up but they don't recover properly. So when I dropped Klitschko, I thought I had already won. I cheered because I thought that is it. I've won this fight in 5 rounds, something that people thought I couldn't do, or something that people said Anthony will win it in the first 6 rounds, or if it goes past 6 rounds, Klitschko is going to dominate. So when I took him out in the 5th, I thought there's no recovery for Klitschko. I've won this fight already, and obviously I got dropped in the next round, and then it turned into a war." When asked what Joshua felt when Klitschko put him down in round 6, Joshua said, "I saw his corner and I stuck my tongue out. It was nice because I got a 10-second break. You need 10 seconds. It's like a lifetime in the ring. Then I got up. I remember him coming over and I was like, alright, cool. Whatever he throws, I'm going to do my best to avoid it. So now I went into a mode where it's not about trading, it's about defending. Anyone can throw punches, but they have to teach you to avoid punches. So I regrouped, I avoided punches, then I was talking to Wladimir, and I just told him that if you let me get through this round, I'm going to beat you up. And Wladimir said, I'm going to knock you out. It's competition talk." When Joshua was asked what was the first thing he remembered after he won, Joshua said, "I looked at Klitschko and I smiled at him. And I thought, yeah, I got you now. Then I took a stroll back. It was like a tired McGregor walk, arms back, just walking. I actually thought 2 fights that I really enjoyed was one with Dillian and the one with Klitschko. I thought that was a good scrap. I enjoy fighting." When asked if offered now to go back in there and rewind time and have a 2nd round KO, Joshua said, "I don't know about that, but for entertainment purposes, build up the amount of people that came out, we needed a fight like that, to put the icing on the cake, the cherry on top, and you can't plan a fight like that. 2 men coming together, none of us wanted to give up." Then when asked if Wembley Stadium is his new venue of choice to box all of his upcoming fights, Joshua said, "No, not all of my fights. I think who I fight will have an impact on the amount of attention because people have always supported what we're doing, and I've been beating people early, rounds 1, rounds 2, rounds 3, and they've wanted to see me in tougher fights. So if I fight someone who's a Klitschko or a world champion on that level, for sure we can definitely do Wembley again. When Joshua was asked if he would want to fight anywhere else in the world, i.e. having a big night in Vegas, he said yeah, but he's not in a rush. As he's always said, it used to be all about Mayweather, the Mexicans, the Americans, the USA. So now boxing's got a stronghold in the UK, I'm happy performing here. But as a world champion, you defend your belt around the world, so I don't want to just fight in my own backyard all the time. When asked about the uppercut which led to the end of the fight, Joshua said, I knew the last 2 rounds were vital, and I needed to come out and win them. I knew the fight was close and it was a good scrap, so I stepped it up. Subconsciously I whipped it up, and I just saw his chin. It was like an exorcism. He was looking at the back of the crowd. I'm talking fight talk, sorry. I've got respect for Klitschko. Then Klitschko was moving, trying to disguise that he was hurt. And that was my chance to take him out. I tried to land every punch in the book. I threw the kitchen sink at him, and I finally got him out of there.